Hey, how are you? It's Diane Banks, voice actress and radio personality in Chicago. Please subscribe, click the red button. Tons of videos waiting for you. World's Largest Mickey, the topiary in Dubai is my latest that I hope you'll take a look at. That's what the thumbnail looks like. Major Mickey. And we're going to hop to it here. And oh yeah, and at the end of the video, we'll get to your comments, I promise. So we're going to talk about this amazing Pixar short, Bao, that's going to open up Incredibles 2 for us. I like what they said here at EW, that the Bao is the appetizer and Incredibles 2 is the main course. Sounds like we're going to go eat. At least have some dumplings, right? But this is the animator. It's the first woman to direct a Pixar short. Woohoo! And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I don't know if I am or not, but it's Demi or Demi Shai. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but again, she's the first woman, Chinese, Canadian, American woman, as a matter of fact, to direct. So yay for her. This is what the adorable lead character and the adorable dumpling look like. And we'll talk here for a second about, all the good scoops of what the story is about. And then this is our first peek at those adorable dumplings. I love how you can see his little head is kind of squishy, as a dumpling would be. But the dumpling is like a baby. And she becomes his mom. So you can see he's kind of whining here, where we're going to see a lot of tantrums, a lot of eating. What do dumplings eat? And I hope our dumpling doesn't get eaten. That would be a very depressing story. So let's take a little bit of a look here at what's going on with it. Yeah, let's see. I'll grab the photo here so we can look at our stars while we talk. Okay. Okay, so you see I just want to give you the big stuff. Okay, so it's 7.5 minutes, which is really good because if you guys remember the Frozen short, people were having a fit because, it's a long time for their kids to sit still, I guess. It was like 22 minutes. So this is what we would expect in a Pixar short, 7.5 minutes before we get to see The Incredibles. And this looks like it's going to be really good. So it's about a Chinese-Canadian woman, which is what her ancestry is, and then it's her mom, too. And they studied her mom for this character. But she's depressed because she's got an empty nest. Her kids have moved out. And so she just really needs somebody to love. And so one of her handmade dumplings comes alive. And we can see how adorable this one. He almost looks like a little kitten there, doesn't he? The way he almost looks like he's going to purr. I don't know if dumplings purr, but that's the scoop there. And she... Again, hopefully I'm saying your name right, Demi Shai is a storyboard artist for Pixar, and she, like I said, is the first one in the studio's history to write and tell the story. Now, it's about her own upbringing, in a sense. I mean, obviously the dumpling didn't come to life, but she says she's the only child to Chinese immigrants, and again, this is supposed to be like her mom. And she said, oftentimes it felt like my mom would treat me like this precious little dumpling. She wanted to make sure I was safe, I didn't go out too late, and all those kind of things. And I just wanted to create this magical modern-day fairy tale like a Chinese gingerbread story. The word bao actually means two things in Chinese. You say it one way, and it means steamed bun. And you say it in another way, and it means precious, like a treasure. And you can see she's holding the little dumpling here like it is, like a little baby treasure. And let's see. So they're saying here that the word bao, it actually in its own way works well with the two stories, because Incredibles is also about, if you've seen the previews, Helen Hunt's, our Holly Hunter's character, Helen, becomes the breadwinner, and she's out while the dad's taking care of the family. So it's all about family life and that kind of thing too. So they kind of tie in together. But anyway, this story is going to be about the lengths that her mom, will go through to protect her little dumpling, her new little baby, since her kids have left the nest. And this is kind of funny. It says, "What is puberty for a dumpling?" The answer: sesame seeds. So this looks like it's going to be funny as well as touching, which of course all Pixar and Disney films tend to be. Um, but when the story went around, when she was pitching the idea for the story, this animator here, when she was pitching the idea, it looks like some of the employees at Pixar were really, really loving the idea and wanted to work on the film. And they said a lot of them people could identify with it. They got a lot of emails saying, "Hey, that's me," or "That's my parents," or "I'm dealing with that kind of situation right now." So it had a big it was a big hit around the Pixar studios, just as Coco was, and got a lot of enthusiasm from the Pixar community, Latino community, when they were working on that. So I thought that was interesting too. Then there's another shot of the dumplings. This is good though. It gives us a lot of background on what it's going to be about and how they came about getting this story. Because I'm sure that a lot of people pitch stories at Pixar, and it's not easy to get yours picked up to make a short or a long movie for that matter. But she said they watched her mom. They watched videos of her mom, who she calls the Dumpling Master, and gave her hands-on dumpling making demos, which the animators studied intimately. He says the technical directors studied every little detail of how she folded the dough, how she cut each piece and wrapped them perfectly into these little bun shapes, and they recreated those shots with her hands and then used them for reference in the animation. So I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And also they said the exterior design for the dumpling was an exercise in adorable. Crew members who worked on Ratatouille said you have to be really careful when you animate food. It brings you to your knees. They said doing the pork filling for the dumpling was especially hard because they learned there's very, very fine line between looking delicious and appetizing and looking wrong or gross. Making food look delicious in this movie was a triumph, as it was in Ratatouille. And I don't know if you loved Ratatouille. It's like my favorite Pixar movie. I love that movie. Okay, so then it's just one little parting thought here. They said one could argue perhaps the filmmakers did their job too well. We did a lot of research and we ate so many buns. She says this, the director. She says, as soon as I felt like I couldn't eat another dumpling, I'd go to a Bao review, watch a couple shots of the dumplings being made, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm hungry again. So that is super cute. And it gave us a really good background of what we can expect in this adorable short, and those adorable dumplings. And there was just, I think, one more little thing that they had here. Sorry about that. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, basically being that we're going to see the cuties come to life with Incredibles on June 15th. So before we get to your comments, what do you think about that? Well, I guess, I don't know about you, I'm thrilled that we've got a female director. But is this something that you're looking forward to? Are you excited about watching Bao to open up Incredibles 2? Do you think it's a good fit? Do you think you're going to like it? And hey, it's only 7 minutes. It's not 22 like Frozen, like poor Olaf's story. Do you think it's a good idea to do a story about a dumpling? I think it's pretty cute and creative. And so yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. And then and the Incredibles also. Are you excited about Incredibles 2? Are you an Incredibles fan? I'm really looking forward to both. And we only have to wait until June 15th. So let's grab a few of your comments here. Grown fan, so a Simpsons fan we've got here, who watched my video about Disney Easter eggs. And this is the thumbnail if you want to watch it. I covered a lot of Easter eggs in this video, so I hope you'll go enjoy it too. Frozen, Big Hero 6, Bambi, Little Mermaid, Hercules, Tangled, Lion King, Aladdin, and on in this video that our friend here is going to talk about. And he says, ahoy there, fellow YouTuberino. Brave Little Toaster, 1987. I remember that movie. You guys remember that movie? Has one of the first A113 jokes. It's the Master Mother's Room address. Lampy says in one scene, A113, this is it, when they find the address. You know, that's awesome. I didn't know that, and I haven't seen Brave Little Toaster in many years. It makes you want to watch it. So thanks for sharing that. For anybody who doesn't know, A113 is the classroom where most of the animators got their big start. They used to go to school there. So thanks. That's awesome. Disney Freak 309 watched my video about Mickey, the world's largest Mickey that I was just talking to you about. Here's the thumbnail. I hope you'll go watch that too. Disney Freak 309 says, the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot's my favorite festival at Disney. I would love to go to Dubai to see it, but wouldn't because I probably don't want to travel all the way there to see a giant Mickey. I'm with you. It looked like a beautiful festival, but the main reason I would go too would be for the giant Mick. But wouldn't that be incredible if they brought that huge Mickey to Epcot? I don't think it's going to happen, but wouldn't that be awesome? I'd go right now. I'd get a ticket. I swear. Okay, so, and then Clay Carmichael says, hey, you're back. Yeah, you know what? I want to thank all of you guys because I was away from YouTube for about 2 months. If you guys watch a lot of YouTube videos, you know that there's been a lot of drama going on with YouTube right now. They demonetized a lot of us. They took us out of the partner program and on and on. So I'm still looking for other platforms, but I just wanted to say thanks because in this 2 months that I was gone, I didn't lose any subscribers. You guys all stayed, so thank you so much. So anyway, yes, I'm back. And he says, I think I want to go to Dubai just to see that giant Mickey and the flowers, but mostly Mickey. I honestly like Epcot's Flower Fest better. Got to agree with you on that. The Dubai Festival looked absolutely beautiful, and they did an amazing job, but I agree. You know, our hearts with Mickey and the Disney characters at the festival here, Flower and Garden Fest, is amazing. Now, if Dubai added more Disney characters, wouldn't that be special? Then we might have to change our opinion and say maybe they're both the same. But anyway, okay, so we'll say hi to a couple of peeps here. How about that on Instagram, and then we'll finally wrap up. I know it's a long video. So, oh yeah, from the Mickey video here, our friends on Instagram, Disney Vacation Day says, ooh, I like this photo a lot. Thank you. I hope you'll go watch my video too. What else we got? I'll do a couple of these. Okay, and then we'll just do a couple of these. Disney Zootopia, the one Easter egg you missed. That's my video there that I hope you'll go watch. And K. Cinabrovia, boy, I probably said that wrong, says this is one of the best pictures. Thanks. So I hope you guys will keep watching my videos from Instagram. And thanks for all my YouTube peeps. Let me know what you think about Bao and Incredibles 2, and please subscribe. Okay, and now I'll stop talking. Hope you had a good Easter too. We'll talk soon. Take care.